The Last of Us Part 1 is now on the Steam Deck, but it's not so great news because apparently it doesn't run that well, and I've had a lot of comments from my previous video that I made about The Last of Us on Steam Deck saying, Blaze, you lied, it doesn't run well. Well, at the time when we found out that Last of Us was coming to the Steam Deck, the developers even said they were going to make an effort to make it run pretty well on the Steam Deck. Well, it turns out it doesn't run very well on anything. We're going to get into it in this video and talk about what's happening with Last of Us on Steam Deck. But don't be too disappointed just yet, because I have a feeling that things are going to get a lot better. But right now at launch, it's not so great. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please check out our Amazon wish list of Steam Deck accessories. The best, the ultimate way to level up your Steam Deck. Just about everything you would need for your Steam Deck. SD cards, controllers, battery packs, skins, wires, screen protectors, you name it, you'll find it on here, and I'm always adding new stuff to it. So bookmark it, share it with friends, click the follow button, and go check it out. Link in the top comment and video description. So yeah. The Last of Us on Steam Deck is not great. Now, this article comes courtesy of Gaming and Linux. Here we are, another big release on Steam Deck, and sadly, it's just seemingly not a good experience from my early testing. Even though it seemed like we might see good support, the result is nothing of the sort. Now, this is a little bit of a change from what we've come to expect from Sony games on the Steam Deck and just on PC in general, right? Most Sony games that have came out, Horizon, God of War, just about every Sony, Spider-Man Miles Morales, every first-party PlayStation game that's been released on PC has just been awesome. And the developers like Insomniac and, just every studio that's been working to port these games over to PC have done an amazing job. They've acknowledged the Steam Deck and have confirmed on their social media channels that it's Steam Deck compatible, and they've worked with Steam to make that happen. Well, it doesn't seem like that's the case for The Last of Us, because I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. And with the TV show being so big, and we're all hot off the heels off the back of the TV show, I'm surprised they've let this happen. So let's get into the article again. Starting with the big nuisance, even though you've just downloaded it, you won't be ready to play. It will take around an hour to build the shaders on the main menu, something you'll need to do. Otherwise, you're likely to see worse performance. In my testing, you definitely want to wait on that being done too. So we're having to wait an hour to build the shaders on the main menu. So let that happen. If you do have this on Steam Deck, let that happen first, or else the experience is going to be even worse when you do start the game. Now, before it was done, the performance was far more erratic and ended up slowing down to a 1 FPS crawl during one attempt. Ooh. Apart from that, it has the same issue in some other bigger games. It has the same issue that some other bigger games have, where the RAM will fill up to around 14 out of 14.1 gigabytes, as noted on the Steam Deck's performance HUD, and then crash completely, often taking the Steam Deck with it for a full reboot. Oh no. Valve did give it a special Proton hotfix, which doesn't seem to have done enough to make it properly playable or be something I could recommend at this time. As for how it runs on desktop Linux on my Ryzen 7 5800X and NVIDIA 2080 Ti, it gives an out-of-date driver warning that can be ignored to begin with, and it took about a good 30 minutes, almost to the dot, to do the shaders, even with this clearly much more powerful system. When you only have a 2-hour refund window on Steam, that's not good. So yeah. Chances are, by the time you're done building shaders and getting the game ready to play, you're probably going to be damn near close to running out on your refund window, your 2-hour refund window on Steam to get your money back. Come on. It was intentional, wasn't it? Now think about people who genuinely swap between PC and Steam Deck. Practically the entire refund window will go on to see if you have issues with it. That is crazy. For desktop though, you can of course get much better performance, at least on the Linux side. It's actually been able to run reasonably well, even at 2560 by 1440 with FSR set to balance, and mostly can stick around 60 FPS. Now, Gaming on Linux is running it on Linux on his desktop. He games on Linux on his desktop PC instead of Windows, which that takes commitment. I mean, because typically, games are designed to run best on Windows. So if you have a very expensive gaming PC with the best hardware, ideally you probably want to run Windows if you want to play games on it. Not everyone loves Windows though, and some people are hate Windows to the point that they're just refusing to play games on it, even as a gamer. It's crazy. So seems like it's quite problematic. It seems like it's quite a problematic port overall, as the Steam user reviews instantly went down to mixed and now mostly negative, with people on Windows reporting problematic performance and constant crashes. So it seems like it's not just an issue for Linux or the Steam Deck in general. It seems like it's just affecting everyone. The performance is horrible. This is probably one of the worst ports to have been ported over from PlayStation to PC in well, since ever, probably, right? Looking at the reviews, mostly negative. Another shoddy port by Iron Galaxy of Batman Arkham Knight and UC Collection fame. So they basically used a third-party company developer to port it over, with absolutely awful hardware utilization, more CPU bound than most RTS games, stuttery mouse camera movement, same issue from UC Collection, lack of screen dirt effect setting toggle, and general lack of optimization. Just remember, Sony hired the most infamous PC porting team to handle their two biggest IPs, despite owning Nix's, the most famous PC porting team. Not recommended until issues are fixed. Crashes every 20 minutes. Game is badly optimized. Game looks great, just needs better optimization. Crash simulator. Crash counter 14. Crash to desktop with error 3. Freeze and killing the task 3. Freeze together with Steam 5. Crash and PC freeze 1. New crashes in game 2. After loading building shaders, now it is a loading screen simulator. Please wait, please wait, please wait. So you've seen what you need to see. Last of Us is a mess right now. Whether you're on Windows on a gaming PC, whether you're on your Steam Deck, whether you're playing on Linux with better hardware, it's not a recommended game right now. If you're on the fence about buying it, hold back a little bit and take a good think to yourself about whether you really want this, because it's not looking good. I wasn't planning on playing it anyway or buying it for the Steam Deck because I played it on PlayStation already. But for those of you that have been waiting for this, I feel really bad for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you bought it? Are you experiencing issues with it? Give me your thoughts down below as always, because I love reading them. Have a wonderful day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Blaze2K. Like I said at the start of the video, that might lighten your mood. Go check out our Amazon list of favorite Steam Deck accessories. You might find some cool stuff you might like on there. I'll put the link in the description and the top comment of this video. But yeah, yikes. Also go check out bestofdeck.com, our new Steam Deck website. And also, more importantly, click the like, click the subscribe, click the bell icon so you can follow along with all the Steam Deck news I post every day. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, love you, peace out.